So to begin to make your Beer's law plot for your colorimetry data, we are going to want to first open up a new window in Microsoft Excel. Okay, and you can either manually type in your data here, so you can do absorbance versus concentration by typing in that data, or if you have that text file exported from your colorimeter, you're going to want to open that. So you're going to open it, um, and initially the default um, menu will look like this, and you may not be able to see it. And so since it's a text file, you need to select all files when you're opening it, and then you'll see that text file there, and you're going to double click that to open it. Um, so you're going to open that file, and there we have this file, and there's our data. For some reason, mine has a space in it. I'm going to get rid of that. But here you've got concentration, transmittance, and absorbance. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to plot absorbance as a function of concentration. And so I'm going to move this column. I'm going to select all the data. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it immediately to the right of my absorbance data. Okay, and that's going to give me the axes organized the way that I want. I'm now going to select all of this data. I'm then going to insert a scatter plot, and I'm just going to use a normal scatter plot here. I'm going to move this off to the side so I can see it. Okay, and now when I click, I want to click inside this the box here, left click, and then I'm going to set the layout. Okay, and if I go to my quick layouts tab, I will see a variety of different ways I can do this. I'm going to look for the one with the little FX, which is a function. And when I click that one, it'll automatically organize this with a place for my title, label my axes, and it'll fit a linear function to my data and give me that equation. Okay, first of all, it also give me this this legend, which I don't need. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, now I've got an equation here, and you can click this to move. You can click this and sort of move it over here in a more convenient space. Okay, and this is your linear fit. So y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope. And so when you take your absorbance of your unknown, you're simply going to put the value of x as your absorbance, and y you will solve for will be your concentration of your unknown. Now to publish this, we want to first make it look right, so we're going to give this I'm going to give it a descriptive title that tells me exactly what I'm looking at. I'm going to label my axes, so my y-axis is concentration, and I'm going to indicate that this is in molarity. I'm going to indicate that I have absorbance at 635 nanometers on my x-axis. Okay, so now I've got my table. I can adjust the way that this looks if you want to delve into that. There are ways to make these lines go away or things like that. But for now, this is a reasonably decent graph. So what I'm going to want to do now is to copy this. I can either do that by pressing Control C, or I can right click and go copy. Now inside, I'm going to turn to a window that has my summary lab report, and in my results section, all I have to do is go right click paste, and there we go. I can paste that, or I can just go Control V. Okay, and it'll paste it directly into your document, and you can resize it however you want to do. But usually I just like to leave it the way it was because that makes it look good. Okay, and that's all there is to it. And you're going to do this for both your cupric sulfate solution and for your phosphate solution. Make sure to have a descriptive title that doesn't just say Beer's law plot, but tells me that I'm looking at, for example, the absorbance at 635 nanometers as a function of cupric sulfate solution concentration. And that's pretty much all there is